Should we back or furl the sail? This is the problem. Nautical pills, follow us. I'm taking advantage of Marco Ackler, a new sailor, racer, sailing enthusiast and expert, as well as a builder of racing sailboats, to ask for some technical details. But the way I like them, simplified, meaning that we have many clients who are unsure whether to choose a boat with or without. And of course, as with any choice, there are pros and cons. I'm asking Marco, in this case, to understand which direction each of us, based on our own intentions, should take to find the best boat for ourselves, which is always the best solution. Here next to us, we have a boat, a Beneteau Oceanis 860, which has a furling mainsail, the Volgiranda. Marco, please give us some details about what it is, what advantages it has, and what disadvantages it has.
So the furling mainsail, it's a system that was created some time ago to make life easier for sailors, especially those who cruise rather than race. So in fact, it was created inside the mast and also inside the boom, but we'll cover that in another episode. Okay, in this case, it's inside the mast. There's a furler just like the one we use for the jib that rolls up our sail. Obviously, to do this, the shape of our sail needs to have a special cut so that it can be rolled up. Not everyone knows this, but it's important to mention that sails are carefully designed in 3 dimensions. So all the panels, they're called that, the pieces of sail that are sewn together, give the sail a fuller or flatter shape, depending on the sailmaker and the input the owner gives to the sailmaker. If they want to sail for lighter winds or for stronger winds, it's called fuller or flatter, but we're always talking about sails. Certainly, a mainsail that furls into the mast is a simpler sail, a bit less high-performing, compared to a standard sail inside a lazy bag, like the one we have here, but the advantage we get when opening it and when closing the sail is 100 times greater, meaning that the ease of use of the boat in terms of just a few seconds is much better. I mean, I go out, unfurl the sails, turn off the engine, and I'm sailing with the furling sails because it really takes me very little time. So
could I even do it alone?
Absolutely, even by yourself. The other advantage is this.
With approximately 60
feet, the helmsman, the captain, truly and absolutely doesn't have to leave the cockpit at all. This is a significant advantage. More or less with the lazy bag, even just opening the zipper, or when you lower it, folding it properly inside. You still need a crew member to come to the mast, onto the boom, and quickly tidy things up. Whereas with the furling mainsail at 100%, the captain can do everything from the helm without having to leave the cockpit.
Okay, so to sum up, this is a huge advantage and not a small one.
Exactly.
Give me a downside, at least one.
The downside of the furling mainsail is definitely a slight loss of efficiency and therefore of the boat's performance. So with the same boat, same mast and same conditions, a boat equipped with a traditional mainsail in a lazy bag is definitely more performant than one with a mainsail mounted on a furler.
This time, let's take a look together. Again, with Marco explaining it to me, the EZzy bag, and consequently the pros and cons of this other solution. I've got it right here in front of me, next to you, so go ahead, explain it to us right away.
So, the EZzy bag, this large bag that wraps around our sail, was created like the EZzy jack for boats that wanted support during lowering. Our sail, instead of falling off the boom, stays trapped in this net. What are the EZzy jack with its development? Then a bag was produced, connected to the EZzy jack, and together they make the EZzy bag, which is our bag that basically holds our sail. When we go to lower it, pros and cons.
Lowering it for beginners.
Pros and cons. Okay, the pro is that I open the halyard, my mainsail comes down, it doesn't fall on the deck, and one person alone can put it away without
losing it. To go back, before there was a furling mainsail. So the sail rolls up inside the boom. In this way, it rolls up horizontally inside, whereas this time it comes down from above.
Exactly, the mainsail comes down, so I can keep it any type of sail shape, so even sails with a square top, so with a square head, full batten sails, sails with partial battens. So any shape can fit inside this bag. Whereas, as we said before, with the in-mast furling mainsail, I have particular sail shapes.
I imagine the battens can't fit in there.
Absolutely.
So the pro is that we have a performance advantage, basically.
We have a convenience advantage. This is a tool that's always meant to improve and make our experience at sea easier. okay, especially with a small crew, reduced
But compared to that, it's still...
more in comparison. The traditional mainsail is more high-performing than a furling mainsail.
Okay, perfect.
The downside of this system, as we mentioned earlier, is that the process of lowering the mainsail definitely requires some effort. Then you need someone to come here to the base of the mast and adjust the sail inside, as well as close the zipper afterwards.
Okay.
You have to put in a bit of work, but that's also part of its charm. And the other thing is that during actual sailing, I have this bulk in the way. This bag, which flaps around a bit, is a bit annoying for the sailor because you're there admiring your perfectly set sail. And then there's this lazy bag flapping around, which is a bit bothersome, but there is a solution, or rather some lazy bags have a system that allows them to be rolled up and fastened to the boom so that they stay put. Nice and tidy for our entire sail, and it doesn't get in the way.
Okay, so there's a solution for the downside too. Perfect. Marco, sorry, but we've mentioned 2 solutions, right? But what if someone doesn't want to sacrifice performance and still wants ease of use?
Good question. Exactly. Actually, we have this solution as well. Okay. So for those who want the advantages of a furling sail, let's talk about the mainsail. Yes. But without losing shape and therefore performance, they should opt for a mainsail that falls into the boom. Okay. In this case, the boom. Here we have it. Full carbon from the Oceanis Yacht 60, it's called a Park Avenue boom because it has a widened triangular shape designed to wrap the sail. When it comes down, it's a bit like our lazy bag. But it's all rigid, all composite, it's a shell. In this case, the mainsail rolls up inside the entire boom.
So there's a furler there too?
Horizontal internal furler in this case instead of a vertical one. But this also allows for battens because obviously our sail rolls up along the direction of the battens, and it also allows for a leech, which is... What's the leech? Which is the trailing edge.
What's the leech? What's the leech? It's
the very trailing edge of the sail, so it's indeed the third corner, the third curved side, so significantly more rounded and consequently a much more truly highly efficient shape.
Okay, the question is, this solution, can I have it on any boat? I mean, if I want to take my 18 to 20 footers, so 6 meters, can I have it or not? I'm asking because people ask us about this.
No, unfortunately, this is a solution that I have to say we can offer and install only on boats from 40 to 45 feet and up. So,
from 12 meters and up, below that?
No, because the structure, consider the immense structure, the substantial weight, and the sheer bulk of this particular object, especially when placed on a much smaller boat, would be a bit too impactful, let's say, on the overall ergonomics of the boat.
Okay, but you can still have fun with the various solutions. That's fantastic. I hope that you got something out of this, not just to show you that Marco knows his stuff, because Marco really does know his stuff, but to help you decide whether, for you and your situation, it's better to choose one thing over another, so you can be fully aware that you've chosen what's best for you. To make sure you don't miss any of our nautical tips, all you have to do is subscribe right here to this channel. From Barcelona, from the Beneteau Test Center, Neomarine, Marco Ackler, Barce Belandi, Oscar, there's nothing left for us to say but this. Fair winds and always keep an eye on the weather.